Hello everyone, in this video we will be solving problem 270 contains duplicates. The problem statement is given an array nums, return true if any value appears at least twice in the array and return false if every element is distinct. In example number 1, the number 1 appears twice, one at index 0 and the other at index 3, hence the output is true. In example number 2, all of the elements are distinct, so the output is false. This is a very easy problem and there are multiple approaches to solving it. Let's switch to whiteboard and discuss few of them. One way to solve this problem is by sorting the array in ascending and descending order and then doing a side-by-side comparison with all of the values. And if any of the values match, we'll return true and stop the iteration, or else continue the iteration until the very end. Let's apply this logic to the given input and see how will it work. The sorted array would look something like this, where we have 1, 1, 2, 3. We'll then start a for loop with starting pointer at 1 and compare its corresponding value with the previous value in the array. If the two value matches, we'll stop the iteration. So in this case, my eye is pointing at number 1, whose value matches with the previous one. So we should stop the iteration there itself and return true. With this approach, our time complexity is O of n log n, as we first sorted the given input and then iterating through all of the sorted array, while our space complexity is O of 1, as we are not creating any additional collection. Now let's discuss how we can solve the very same problem using a different approach. Another approach is to use Hashmap, where we'll add all of the elements into the Hashmap and make sure they are unique, and if we encounter a value which is non-unique, we'll return true. And if we complete the entire iteration and do not encounter any non-unique values or distinct values, we'll return false. Let's apply this logic to this example and see how will it work. I'll add one duplicate value to the collection. We'll add 1, 2 and 3 as we know they are unique, and once our pointer is pointing at index 3 whose value is 1, as it already exists in the hash map, will return true. With this solution, our time complexity is improved to O of n, as we are only iterating through this array once, and our space complexity is also O of n, as we are maintaining this hash map with all of the values in the array. So as you can see, both of the approaches solve the problem, but there are trade-offs. Let me show you how we can implement the solution using this hash map approach, which has a better time complexity. I start by initializing the hash map of type integer, calling duplicates, and then starting a for each loop on all of the elements in the nums array. I then call the add method on the duplicates, and if it returns me false, it means that the element already exists. So I am then going inside this if condition and returning true. And if we don't encounter any duplicates, we will return false. This code, when submitted on LeetCode, beats 82% of the submissions in terms of runtime and beats nearly 40% in terms of memory consumption. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you were able to understand this explanation and the source code. The link to the code is available in the description below. Feel free to check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.